It's a mind-blowing morning this morning, like the way you guys are all active and resetting your mindset. It's priceless. It's priceless. Let me share some of the points which I just picked up. First thing is stories and morals. The fixed mindset that we have created for ourselves, they can be all traced back to the stories which we used to hear in our childhood and the morals associated with them. As long as it was a story, it was okay. And as long as you as a child being asked that what is your takeaway from this story, you would have come up with completely different thing, a completely different takeaway. And why I'm saying so, because I remember that this was in my childhood only. And the same Here and Tortoise stories was narrated by teacher. And naturally what happened, since we have already heard that story before, many of us, from our own parents or maybe siblings or maybe grandparents. So most of the children will have this opinion that slow but steady wins the race. But the teacher was very smart. She said that talk about something which is other than this. So let us talk about two takeaways. Assume that this is the first takeaway, the slow but steady wins the race. What is the other takeaway? And that other takeaway should not be influenced by the first takeaway. That is according to your grandma, that slow and steady wins the race. What it is according to you? What is your takeaway? And that's how she used to narrate every story in our class. And that's why I still remember that map. Probably I was 4 years or 5 years young at that point of time. And I still remember her. Just because of that storytelling. And her art of storytelling was something which is nothing to do with the moral of the story. She would smartly avoid that moral of the story, moral part of the story, the way she used to narrate the story. आपको लगेगा कि यार she will just say this now, she will just say this now, and she won't say that. She'll narrate the story in a completely different way. Many times the way she used to narrate the story was very interesting. She used to give a name to that character. So I remember that when she was narrating this tortoise and hare story, she actually named the characters. That there was a tortoise, his name was this, and there was this turtle, there was this hare, her name was this, like that. And most of her stories used to have both a girl and boy characters. It's not always the boy or it's not always the girl. Like I still remember like she was narrating girl stories where she said that, and let us imagine that this person is a boy. He is not the girl. She used to create a boy character forcibly in that story. And she gave a new angle to the whole thing. Like today, when I look back at whatever I've become today, I think probably after going to NLP and so many other readings that my foundation for life was created by her. And it's not mine. Probably उस class में वो जितने बच्चे थे हम लोग, it was a small school, small number of students. Maybe we were 15, 20, not more than that. I think हम सबके life का foundation उन्हीं ने बनाया था. Because I remember every time when I used to come back home, I would have tell my nanny or tell my mom that, this is the story that we heard today, and this is how she explained the story, and this is what came out of that story. This is what my takeaway from the story, and this is what uh, the takeaway of another friend, and this is what the takeaway from another friend. And she used to say that your takeaway should not be the same as the other person says. It has to be something different. Now imagine there are 15 students in the class. What is happening? There are 15 takeaways from the same story, other than the moral of the story. Yeah. So get more people into the training session, into these practice sessions. It's very important. We will have an opportunity to listen to others, listen, take the views of others, and that will enrich us beyond our imagination. And here I could connect with that Dr. Wayne Dyer quote: when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. Stories still remain the same, events still remain the same. When you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. Okay? And in fact, I should leave you at this point only because I have many things to say, but this insight itself is strong enough. So whatever is happening in our life, just look at it from a different angle, possibly multiple different angles, not one different angle. That now we are NLPians, we are NLP practitioners, we are certified NLP practitioners. So we have been certified to practice it. Practice it not in Hawa. Practice it with people in your life. And I think probably this is the first starting point. Probably this is the most interesting and powerful and encouraging and motivating and inspiring starting point. The stories with their own takeaways, not the morals. Yeah. And that way we can connect with anybody, because everybody is a 6-year-old child inside. We can pick up the same childhood stories, share it with them, and then ask their views about it. And I'm telling you, you can actually bring transformation in everybody around you within minutes. And once you start doing that, you will be amazed at how you're resetting not only your mindset, but also people around you that makes you the person who you are. You know, like as Jim Rohn said, that you are the average of 5 people you spend most of your time with. So I am not only doing that, I'm actually ensuring that they are also having the same kind of mindset, the kind of mindset that I have. It's not about just waiting for them to change my mindset. It's like I am being proactive to change their mindset so they can reset that mindset in a completely new dynamic way and get a new way of living together, new way of experiencing life together. Right? So don't wait, be proactive. That's it from my side. And as I said yesterday, I'm telling you the same thing today. The best way to say thank you or the best way to say have a nice day is the moment you end your part of the speech. After that, no need to say anything. Right now, just stay with yourself for some time, at least for 5 minutes. Be in that reset mode so that the reset is actually reset. Okay, just be in that mode. Stay with yourself for next 5 minutes as I close the session. And after that, you start your day. All right. So that's it from my side. We are going to have far more exciting session tomorrow. It's beyond your imagination, I promise. With this, I'm closing the session. No need to say thank you. No need to say have a great day. Nothing. Just experience the great day that you have just started. Be there with yourself for next 5 minutes before getting into any activity, before talking to anybody, by the way. Don't talk to anybody. If you're in some activity, stay with yourself. Don't talk to anybody. And ensure that those vibrations that you're receiving right now, they are really powerful and really coming to you in abundance. Okay, immerse yourself into those vibrations for next 5 minutes. That's it, and let's connect tomorrow. Bye-bye.